My name is Sean Paul, entrepreneur extraordinaire and co-owner of Midget Pawn. This here's Qarl Flarkson, the other owner and my best friend. And together with our new employees, we run a tight ship, son. We businessmen, so don't you dare call us resellers.
I don't know what happened exactly with the explosion at Midget Pawn. But I know Giant Acquisition is responsible, and I'm gonna get him back if it's the last thing I do. A lot of people think I only sell the games, you know, but I also actually like playing video games. One of my first video games I got, my dad used to travel a lot to the US, and he bought me something that we didn't really get in Ireland until much later, which was the first Final Fantasy. And I guess that's when my lifelong love of video games came from. I remember the coolest character in the game, the shopkeeper. Man, you guys would need weapons, you need spells and everything, and that asshole, he would keep raising the prices. What a hero. I guess you could say that's when I found out what I really wanted to be in life. I mean, sure, I was a pop star for a couple of years.
Just you and me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
And then I outgrew that and used all my money to open up Midget Pawn. I mean, I wasn't alone. I had Qarl to help me. He was just fresh off the success of Star Trek 11, The Paralyzed Man, where he played the titular villain. And that was right after he married Mona, and then she left him, and it all got screwy from here, but at least, you know, he was great with machines, being on the set of the Star Trek movie, so then I guess both our interests collided, and we started opening the store, and that was a great time. And best years of my life, Midget Pawn. One of the things that really suck about Midget Pawn blowing up like that is that we had a bunch of SNES classics ready. Qarl souped up a bunch of little Raspberry Pi units and dressed them up like SNES classics so that we could sell them, you know, at the SNES classic price for those people who couldn't get them. So I guess that plan sort of backfired. We're not going to be able to do that. We don't have the inventory anymore. It blew up. I guess we'll just have to make do with the 50 SNES classics we managed to get here and there from pre-orders. Oh well. Well, it won't be easy, but Midget Pawn will get rebuilt. I know Qarl's going to be there. And then Joe, I think, if he's not still stuck in jail with that scandal that he did.
My name is Zoku, and I think I am addicted to sex, but I'm not sure. Can you help me? I have now fur in very weird places. I just remind. I was looking down.
And then there's Apple. Well, she's gone to Japan with her agent and lover, Ken Lee. I didn't hear from her, but I'm sure she's having a good time. So a mysterious buyer just put up the funds to buy Midget Pawn. So technically I'm not the owner anymore. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I built it with my own two hands, but, you know, I can still run the place. Who gives a shit, right? It's just less headaches and less paperwork to do. So I'm meeting up with Fred from the Better Business Bureau. You remember her, hot little number. I don't know why she's the one handling the paperwork, but I guess I'll find out.
Hey, Fred. Hello, Sean.
So you got the contract?
I do. Here you go.
Alright, let's take a look. I mean, I'm not one of my clients, right? I like to know what I'm buying into.
That's good.
Okay, so new owner retains 20% of profits. Sure, whatever. It's not like I can really argue with that, right? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Well, this looks in order. You have a pen or something?
Of course I do.
There it is.
Thank you. Pen? Thank you. Okay.
So Fred, tell me, who is this mysterious owner?
It's
I thought I heard you say the Arab there for a second.
yeah. It's the Arab. It's him.
Are you kidding me right now?
Please. He offered me a lot of money. What? Was I supposed to say no? Was I supposed to say no, thank you, the Arab, I'm gonna stay broke for the rest of my life? I lost my job!
Weren't you working at the Better Business Bureau?
I by choice.
You quit a government job to go work for the Arab? How does that make sense?
Okay, they just happened to fire me the same day, but that doesn't count, okay? I quit by choice. I quit.
Sure. Alright, Fred, it's not your fault. Look, if I can still sell video game and video game accessories, and Qarl can do his repairs, and Joe can just be there, and I guess we'll need some more employees, right, if it's a bigger place. I guess it'll be fine. I mean, as long as I'm manager, like, let me worry, right?
Yeah, about that, Sean. The manager position, it's just not yours anymore.
Are you f***ing kidding me right now, Fred? Like, who am I working under, Fred? Who's taking my job, the last thing I have left of dignity in this planet? Who's doing this to me? Who? Huh?
Hi. Surprise. Awkward.
Okay. So Fred's the manager, and the Arab is the owner of Midget Pawn, and I'm just an employee. God, that's gonna be weird and different.
Do you still like me?
Yeah, I do. No, it's gonna be fun. You know what? We'll have the same kind of crazy adventures, we'll have the same kind of crazy people coming in, and I'll be my good old self, and so will Qarl, and so will Joe, and so will the new people we hire. Why not? Could be fun. I guess we're gonna leave all that drama behind us and just try to keep moving forward. I mean, that's what you gotta do in life. You gotta know that when the going gets tough, well, just gotta keep looking and keep going, and sometimes you find hope. Amidst all the rubble, you find something to hold on to, something that reminds you of where you came from, who you are. And I guess you just gotta keep going forward in life, know what I'm saying? Brap, brap!
No, Qarl, no!
Dirty life.
Guys, I'm back! I'm finally back!